Now, we will focus on the minimization of DFA. This graph here would be my example, and we will try to minimize this graph later. And for us to easily and clearly understand how to minimize a DFA, let's say that you went on a trip, and when you got home, you decided to check on your tracker the places you recently visited, and that this given DFA is the representation that tracks the places you visited. The states would represent as the bus stop or station, so we can say that Q sub 0 would be the first station, Q sub 1 would be station 2, Q sub 2 would be station 3, Q sub 3 would be station 4, and Q sub 4 would be the last station or the city. Inputs would represent as the bus code, like for example 0 would be bus number 0 and 1 would be bus number 1. Take note that Q sub 0, Q sub 1, Q sub 2, Q sub 3 are the initial states, while Q sub 4 is the final state. The next thing that we're going to do is to build a transition table. Here we can track the destination or the stations kung saan ka nag-stop. From Q sub 0 or station 1, bus number 0 went to Q sub 1 or station 2. From Q sub 0 or station 1, bus number 1 went to Q sub 3 or station 4. From Q sub 1 or station 2, bus number 0 went to Q sub 2 or station 3. From Q sub 1 or the second station, bus number 1 went to the city or the last station or Q sub 4. From Q sub 2 or station 3, bus number 0 went to Q sub 1 or station 2. From Q sub 2 or station 3, bus number 1 went to Q sub 4 or the city or the last station. From Q sub 3 or station 4, bus number 0 went to Q sub 2 or the third station. From Q sub 3 or station 4, bus number 1 went to the city or the last station or Q sub 4. Here in Q sub 4, bus number 0 and bus number 1 went back to the last station or Q sub 4. Now from the table, we will try to compare the states. First set would be the initial states, which is Q sub 0, Q sub 1, Q sub 2, and Q sub 3. The second state would be the final state, which is Q sub 4. Now, we are going to compare each state na nasa loob ng the same set. We'll start from Q sub 0 and Q sub 1. Let's try to compare Q sub 0 and Q sub 1. If we input 0, Q sub 0 will go to Q sub 1, while Q sub 1 goes to Q sub 2. If we try to input 1, Q sub 0 goes to Q sub 3, while Q sub 1 goes to Q sub 4. When we compare here, Q sub 1, Q sub 2, they are on the same set, while here Q sub 3 and Q sub 4, they are on different sets, so we will separate them. After we compare Q sub 0 and Q sub 1, we will move on to Q sub 0 and Q sub 2. If we input 0, Q sub 0 goes to Q sub 1, while Q sub 2 goes to Q sub 1. If we input 1, q sub 0 goes to q sub 3, while q sub 2 goes to q sub 4. So, parehas lang sila ng situation kanina sa q sub 0 and q sub 1. So, here, q sub 1, q sub 1, they're on the same set. While here, q sub 3, q sub 4, they are on different sets. So, we will separate q sub 2 and isasama natin siya sa q sub 1. We are done comparing q sub 0 and q sub 2. We will move on to q sub 0 and q sub 3. If we input 0, q sub 0 goes to q sub 1, while q sub 3 goes to q sub 2. If we input 1, q sub 0 goes to q sub 3, while q sub 3 goes to q sub 4. So, here, q sub 1, q sub 4, q sub 3, q sub 4. So, obviously, they are from the different sets, so we will separate q sub 3 from this set and isasama natin siya sa q sub 1 and q sub 2. Here, since walang kasama si q sub 4, so we will bring down. So before we proceed in making the minimal DFA, we will evaluate first this and check if meron pa ba tayong mako-compare or wala na. Since wala na tayong mako-compare, ika-copy lang natin siya. We can now proceed in making the minimal DFA. Q sub 0 would be the initial state. Next would be q sub 1, q sub 2, and q sub 3. Next is the final state, which is q sub 4. Q sub 0, when we input 0, it would go to q sub 1. If we input 1, it would go to q sub 3. Q sub 1, if we input 0, it would go to q sub 2. So, since they're on the same set, ibabalik lang natin siya. If we input 1, it would go to q sub 4 or the final state. In q sub 2, if we input 0, it would go to q sub 1. They're on the same set, so ibabalik lang siya natin. Well, if we input 1, it will still go to q sub 4. Q sub 3, if we input 0, it would go to q sub 2 and they're still on the same set, so ibabalik pa rin siya natin. If we input 1, it will still go to q sub 4. Here in q sub 4, if we input 0, it will go back to q sub 4. Same goes if we input 1. It will still go back to q sub 4. So this is the minimal DFA. Well, this is the original. Well, this is the minimal DFA. Thank you for watching.